Hello dear survivors, welcome back to another amazing build Jaws today. Yes, I build high DPS Jaws without buff. I show all tips, everything. Just like Cradle's best for Jaws unstable bomber build mods guide legendary type. And which deviation best for high DPS, lone wolf or shattered madden? Both have best, but which increase your DPS across common enemies elite? Enemy and Great One bosses totally damage depend on status build, crit build, precision build. I will share all detail. And which build increase damage against enemy, so let go to the build. Choices to craft your gear, how to boost Deviant damage up to 6 times for maximum potential pre-buff tips to get the best performance out of your gear, top mods for each gear slot plus tips on mod conversion, my take on build specific and resonance mods, Jaws build perfect. For enemies immune to elemental damage PvP Jaws build setup the best choice. Choices for secondary weapons, explanation of weapon range with recommended accessories, all sources to maximize crit rate, my Cradle choice for the way of winter scenario. How much psi intensity impacts your DPS, which Deviant is the best for pure damage, and that's not even. Alright, now that you know what I used in most of the clips, let's do a quick recap of the weapons and key armor. Effects which are essential for understanding a lot of mechanics in most weapon builds, starting with weapons. The Jaws pistol triggers unstable bomber every 4 shots and critical hits count as 2. This effect can also crit with an additional 25% crit rate, and its damage scales with PSI crit damage. Status and elemental damage. Next up is our main secondary. Weapon recurve crossbow. It inflicts bullseye after hitting a weak spot, increasing crit rate by 15% for 10 seconds. Bullseye also applies an 8% vulnerability debuff for 12 seconds, making enemies take extra damage from all these. Lastly, our melee weapon, the long axe. Heavy attacks with this weapon. Ground Fortress Warfare, a 2 meters area of effect. Buff that provides heavy armor which boosts weapon damage by 20% and grants immunity to crowd control effects for 5 seconds for every target hit with a heavy attack. It also increases our crit rate for all weapons by 8% and melee swing speed by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. That's it for the weapons. Now our key armor piece, the Shaman Vulture top. This armor boosts our crit rate by 35% for 3 seconds after triggering unstable bomber. Now let me buffed and unbuffed stats plus all possible damage tests against dummy. Show you my buffed and unbuffed stats before we proceed to damage. Must like, subscribe and share, comment.